everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So as you guys know, well, the action happened yesterday. We got that Batman, Hellbat Batman. So we're waiting on Mike to see what he has to say about that. But we do have some drama, guys. We have some drama. And of course, it wouldn't be drama if it weren't Inart. Okay? So we have here a situation that is happening, okay, currently with the Inart Michael Jackson figure that the shills were saying was incredible, was amazing, was the best thing ever. Okay? So we're going to get into that, and obviously this is Nefty's reminder, because it's going to get funky.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Also, before I forget, I completely forgot yesterday, Big Dog asked to see the Luke Skywalker Dark Empire figure. I completely forgot before I left, so I'm going to wait for him when he gets in and show him before I continue the stream once he shows up, obviously, because I completely forgot. And then I read his message after the fact. I said, oh, no, I felt so bad. So we'll do that when he shows up as well. Let's see who's in the house. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. There's 18 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here as well. You guys are in for a treat, so don't forget to hit that like button. It's going to get very disrespectful. I'm telling you guys right now, because it is so disgusting. Let's see who's in here tonight. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing.
Welcome. We got Roo.
I'm doing.
Welcome. After dealing with the artisan Scarlet Witch, let it be said, more Mike is right about the art. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Oh my God. This is why you should stick to Hermione. Oh my God. Bow.
How you doing?
Where is Ellen Ripley? Don't forget, Japan stuff hasn't happened yet. Don't sleep on Japan stuff. We didn't even get started with that grid yet. So we'll see. Where's Johnny? Where's Gambit? Unbelievable. Instead, we're getting Demon Batman Unreal. Joe, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Just thought I mentioned Inart is on a whole new level. Collectors are finally appreciating the top-notch work. As you kids. Oh my God! Don't be disrespectful, Joe. Joe's laying on the sarcasm real thick. Joe. Talia, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hello.
Happy Saturday. Welcome. I remember when Fab said Gambit's coming, Electro's coming. I told you. What did I tell you recently? I told you there's a huge possibility that they may not do them for Deadpool and Wolverine and just hold off for Doomsday or Secret Wars. So that's most likely the case. That's most likely what's going to happen. It's happened already before with multiple figures. So don't hold your breath for those. Elektra, I don't know, but I know Gambit 100% is coming back. Joe, did Fast tell you he's ordering in a yeah, okay. Ron, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see. Nefty, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Figure it out. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, guys, hit the like button, please. There's 18 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see who else is in here. Blinken, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see ya.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Oh, look who it is. Brad Bum, nice and early.
Hello!
Unreal, Brad Bum. Brad Bum, welcome. Let's see who else is in the house. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please. There's 19 of you guys in here. Thank you, guys. Good evening, Brad. I don't think you want to hear the street. That's right, Joe. Tell him if he stays, okay? Tell him if he sticks around tonight, we may end the stream like this. You've been warned, Brad Bum. You've been warned. You've been warned. I don't want to hear nothing. My Wolverine Darth Sidious arrived today. Oh man, I need my Wolverine. I need my Darth Sidious. What was it? What was a Spider-Man? The Last Stand Spider-Man is finally shipping. Thank God. What else is coming? There's something else that's coming. Oh, the Sub-Zero is you got to pay the thing full price, the thing in full immediately, and then it says it's going to be shipping within the next 3 months. So that's a figure you got to pay in full. And then so that's coming whenever they ship. And there was something else. That was coming. I can't think of it right now, but there's something else coming. So in the words of Luch, strap it on. Guys, there's 22 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Get ready, Fabs. I get super sweaty this evening. No, I don't think so. It's not that. I am not going to get that excited, but the situation is really bad. It is really, really bad. Okay? See, guys, now I've had Doomsday, some guy. No, hey, it is what it is. I'd rather be accurate telling you that it's coming later on than tell you, yeah, it's around the corner, and then come out during the following movie, which, again, has happened already. We went over this already. Yeah, I think Faz will buy Lego before. Probably. Albert, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Chris, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Please hit the like button. There's only 16 likes, and there's 22 of you guys in here. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Poor Brad. Oh, my God. Let's see. Who else is in here? Is someone... This guy. All right, guys. So let's get started. We'll just wait for a few more people before we get started. So yeah, we gotta wait for Big Dog. I gotta show him that head sculpt. Actually, let me get it before he shows up. So here it is. So this thing, again, obviously this is not for you guys. This is for Big Dog. Oh, Big Dog, welcome, my friend. I was just talking about you. I want to apologize. I want to apologize for forgetting about you last night. I saw your message before I logged off, and I was like, oh, no, I forgot to show him the head sculpt. So here it is, my friend. So I have it fully, battery pack on and everything, all the wires on, just because this figure, it's very basic. It's very blah, but if you don't give it that light up, that light up function, that light up feature, it's just a very, a plain black figure, literally all around. So let me show you the head sculpt. So the thing is beautiful. As you can see, the hair on mine is starting to get a little funky because I took the head sculpt off 5 times for the pictures. And as you can see, I mean, my hair came out of the packaging perfect. Perfect. But messing with it and like I said, taking the head sculpt on and off, it got a little bit disturbed, a little bit messy, but as you can see, nonetheless, it is beautiful. So I have both lightsabers on, as you can see, just because you have to give this figure some life. And as you can see, look at the back. So this is why the Kelly Studios look beautiful, because this thing right here is metal. So that metal shine gives the outfit a little bit of pop. So that's why it looks beautiful. Another thing, the collar on that Kelly Studio thing is really high up. It looks like a count's collar. So even sharper looking than this. So that's why it looks, that Kelly Studio suit looks gorgeous. I wanted it, but it is, it's not a big deal. I don't need everything to be leather. I don't need everything from Kelly Studio, by any means. Again, even though very, very nice. A lot sharper than this, a lot more sharp than this, at least that cape collar. Let's see. All right, let's see who else is in it. 18 likes, 23 watch. You guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Be careful, Fabs. Don't trip over trip over your boxing. I know I got to clean up down here. It is disgusting here. It is disgusting. Let's see who else is in the house. Looks very great. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Guys, the videos, I never promote my videos, my figure videos. I never tell you guys, my videos up. It is what it is. If you guys want to see it, you guys could go right to the channel and find it. If you got the alerts on, you'll see it. I don't need to be promoting videos. Guys, go check out my new video. It is not that serious, okay? Obviously, if you guys are going to go watch it, don't forget to hit that like button, you garlic nuts. Why the F comment remove? Why is this malarkey going down here? What? Why TF my comment get removed? I don't know who's removing your comments. What did you say? Be careful with that hair. Oh no, I already be careful. I already be careful. See here. No, I've told you guys this. I've told you guys this happened to me with the Anakin light side. No, the Joker purple coat. Yes, the purple coat Joker. That hair was also very scary. I got it looking one way out of the package. By the time I was done, the hair was nice and tight. By the time I was done, the hair was like this. It gets puffy if you're constantly playing with it, messing with it. So that's the issue, right? If you're going to mess with these figures, with these artisan figures, you can't be messing with them too much. You can't be messing with the hair too much, messing with the head sculpt too much. That's the issue. If you're constantly messing, it doesn't matter how much you try to be careful. The hair is not meant to be fussed with. That's a problem. Looks like I made this guy. Unbelievable. He said Justin Bieber. Unreal. Looks great. No, it's a nice figure. It's again very basic. It looks just like a Darth Vader with a Luke head sculpt, but it is a very classy piece. All artisan figures should have access to rolling eyes from the bottom. Oh, yeah. So this head sculpt, was it this one, Michael, that we were talking about? No, it wasn't this one. It was another one. T1000. The T1000 head sculpt. The T1000 head sculpt, guys, for whatever reason, Hot Toys, put it where to reach for the eyeball, you actually need the tool. Usually, I just use my finger because it's usually accessible that way. Now with the T1000, you had to actually use the tool or whatever you needed to get in there because it was really deep inside the head sculpt. So that was annoying. Figure that says saying that the hair gets messed up by taking the head off Luke just proves Mike about. No. Again, I never said Mike was wrong about messing with the hair. I told you guys messing with the hair. You can't be messing with the hair. Right? The problem is Mike says that the artisan doesn't make the figure look real. That's what he says. But that's not true. Is it worth the hair? The amount of money that we pay for this artisan? I've told you guys plenty. Absolutely not. So there's no secret here that this hair is a very delicate addition to these figures. It's a very delicate thing. So you have to be careful. You have to be aware that you have to be careful if you're going to be spending $500, $600 on these figures. I know from the moment I got my first one, I knew what I was dealing with. I am not stopping, right? I have to get every single one. If I can get them all, I will get them all because I just love them, right? But if you're looking for excuses not to buy stuff, I can give you plenty. Starting with, it's a toy, go spend your money on something valuable, period. So if we're looking for justification to not buy shit, I could give you plenty. But if we're in a collecting community looking to collect, what are we talking about? I don't know why we're in a collecting community looking to not collect. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm involved in this community, but this sucks, that's garbage, this sucks, you suck. Oh, I don't like nothing. Everything's garbage. So what are you doing? What are we doing? That's where I'm at, right? I'm here to collect. I'm here to love collecting. I'm here to love the figures. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to talk shit about Hot Toys. I'm not here to talk shit about, why would I talk shit about Hot Toys? They're the best company out there. Anybody talking shit about Hot Toys is a retard, is an idiot, is stupid. They don't know any better. Anybody talking shit about Hot Toys and boasting on Inart is even more brain damaged. Because that's ridiculous. Be careful when you mention Mom's Bobby. There is Joe. Unbelievable, Joe.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
How are you, my friend? Welcome. Magnetic Eyes is the only way. Yeah, so thank you for saying this. When I was messing with the figure to, making my video, that's exactly what I said. I said the future for Hot Toys, specifically the eyeballs, is that magnetic tool. Why? We don't have to mess with removing the back door of the head sculpt constantly to get in there, whether it's rooted or sculpted or artisan, right? We avoid that. We avoid messing with the hair. We avoid messing with the styling of the hair. Again, if it's artisan, if it's plastic or sculpted or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? But again, you avoid having to get crazy. All you got to do is use the tool, put the eyes, wherever you want them, you're done. So that has to be the natural progression of Hot Toys. Now, you can say, well, they may not want to copy J&D. Clearly, they don't give a shit because guess what? They copied Inart's rooting. So it's only a matter of time until they get into the magnetic stuff. The only thing is they just started with the rolling eyes recently. So to go from that to then magnet immediately, it ain't going to happen like that. The moment we see the first figure with magnetic eyes, that's Hot Toys telling you this is the future. Now, does that mean every single figure is going to get it after the first one? Maybe not. Figures to this day are not getting rolling eyes. I just recently got one. Forget which one it was. And I'm like, oh, this didn't even have rolling eyes. Forget which one it was. I forget which one it was, but it didn't have rolling eyes. So that's my point. Not everything is coming with rolling eyes. Now the majority of them are, absolutely, but not everything. Oh, Feral Predator. That figure, why would that figure not have rolling eyes? Again, the eyes are small, they're weird, is it necessary? Of course not. We should have every figure with rolling eyes. But again, not everything requires rolling eyes. So that's why we're not getting everything with rolling eyes. Savon, welcome, long time. How are you doing? Just got Dr. Part Luke yesterday, just waiting for the Sith eyes. so I could display him with the red light. Absolutely. That look, I did. I don't know if you saw my video, but I did. The last shot in the video was him with the Sith eyes and holding the red lightsaber, and he looks beautiful. I actually, believe it or not, this is a figure that would look incredible permanently with the Sith eyes on. Perfect. I only have one pair of these eyes. I keep them right here. I only have one pair, so I always, interchange them with whatever figure, and then to be able to utilize them with the future figures, I just take them out and just put them in for pictures. But I would like to have, obviously, a bunch of these so I could just leave them in certain figures because they look a lot better with these eyes on. Hit the like button, buttery garlic Nas. Yes, please, guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. Lincoln says, for me, prefer rooted hair, so I'm getting 3. No, again, it comes down to preference, right? Mike's not wrong for liking his sculpted figures. That's all we ever had, right? Besides the doll hair one. So when you're looking for a toy, do you really need wool hair, realistic looking hair? Absolutely not. It's a toy. But if we're collecting the toys that look the most real in the world, why would you not want to take it a step further and give it that realistic looking hair? That's all Hot Toys is doing. Nobody's forcing you to buy them. It's not a mainstream thing for Hot Toys, which is why every single rooted, artisan figure is limited, because it's not your standard anything. They don't plan on making this your standard anything. This is a limited thing for a limited group of people who really enjoy getting that realistic looking hair. That's it. That is it. We will never get more artisan figures than sculpted figures. It ain't going to happen, because at the end of the day, it's a toy. It's not supposed to be a person. The little addition of the real wool hair is to make it look more like a real person. That's it. It's not making the figure better. It's not making the figure more articulated. It's not making the figure bring more accessories. It's not making the figure more light up. It's not making the figure anything. It's stepping it up that little bit. We go from sculpted hair to realistic hair. That's it. Does that make the figure better? Absolutely not. Does it make it more realistic? Absolutely, which is the point. And you're paying that much more if a figure is, 280, 300-ish, and then the artisan's 5 and change. You're paying for that realism. That's all it is. You're paying for that more realistic look to that figure. That's it. 20 likes and 25 watching. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 27 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Do we know if Mike will be joining us tonight? No, he'll be in later on. He's always sleeping. Let's see. I wish I had more artists that would fix the hair and make it look sharp. Joe, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not. It's already pre-glued. It's already styled down. It's already stuck down. It's not like it's just flowy hair that you're gonna sit there and go, well, let me style it because I went to Joe's hair salon studies. No, it's not that. You can't mess with it. The moment you mess with it, you better be prepared to style it from scratch. And good luck doing that. Michael Hood, how are you, my friend? I'm doing. Welcome. I prefer rooted hair. So we're 3 or more figure customized rooted hair. No, again, people love the rooted hair. People were getting customized rooting for certain figures. Bo-Katan was getting rooted last year, the year before, whenever she came out. So it's a thing. It's not the mainstream thing. It's not a common thing. Customizers do it all the time, but it's not mainstream. That's why Hot Toys is not giving us standard releases with artisan hair. Number one, it is not practical to make thousands, right? They do make thousands, right? They make 2,000, they make 2,500, they make 3,000, so they make thousands. But imagine what that means. If a limited item is 3,000 or 2,000 or 2,500 or 1,500, what does that mean? That any other not limited release or announcement or whatever is what? Way more than that. So it could be 4,000, it could be 5,000, it could be 6,000. We don't know. And we will never know. Fabs Inart killed it with the stop. Chewie got pushed back. Brad, are you getting the Walking Dead face? I totally agree. Magnetic eyes. Absolutely. No, that's it. That's all they need. The moment they do that, forget it. It's over. It'll be even. Again, they're already the best right now. With all of their flaws, with all of their mistakes, they're the best right now. Giving you every license, every IP, everything. Comic book, VGM, video game, movie, TV. Tell me another company doing the same.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Carlo, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome. If Hot Toys only do magnetic eyes artists on our channel, thank you. That's a great idea. That is absolutely great. If they gave us, because we're already paying a lot just for hair, right? Just for hair that, again, you're not touching, right? They're not adding something to the hair that you're going to have more fun with, right? They're just doing something more intricate to that head sculpt. That's it. Again, you're not touching it. You're not supposed to be touching it. You're not supposed to be petting it. You're not supposed to be styling it. You're not supposed to be doing anything. So we're paying about $200 more for that fake hair that looks real. So I would be perfectly okay if they added that magnetic eye feature only for the artisan. Again, how much more would that be? You better believe it's going to be more, at least $50 more per figure for rolling eyes that are magnetic. 100%. And all it is a magnet inside the eyeball. That's all it is. But they got to pay you for that. I mean, we got to pay them for that. They got to charge you for that. You know, so that's what it is. Cassandra, welcome.
How you doing?
Happy Saturday. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Let's see who else is in here. 21 likes, 28. Well, guys, please hit the like button. There's 31 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Warren, my friend, welcome.
How you doing?
I got my tea 800 last Thursday. The lettuce smells so good. I like this extremely good, especially when you turn on the likes. Is that the one from Pop Collectibles? 8 a.m. going to start saying grass-fed Oregon. Ooh wee. Figured out says anyone Phoenix Joker ship? Nope. It's paid off for over a month. Called them last week. The one thing that came out of that phone call was my Luke Skywalker Dark Empire that was already also paid for over a month. So I don't know what their what their response was. You know, we're getting small batches here and there, so we're supposed to be getting one within the next few weeks. This is what he said to me. And then an hour after that phone call, I get an email saying that Luke Skywalker Dark Empire was charging. Meanwhile, it's been paid off for a month. So something funky is going on over there. What does it say? Just the both has what? This guy. Look what he's paying attention to. Yes, please, magnetic eyes. Faz, I am Batman. Don't tell anyone. This guy. I have 3 artisan figures right now with 7 more on pre-order. With the ones I have, they're all perfect. Hot Toys is king. You just made Wolverine sad, Ash. Isn't everyone else already doing magnetic eyes? No, only J&D. And I believe some statues. Prime One, I believe, again, statue company. Prime One has been doing those magnetic eyes also, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 33 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend?
How you doing?
Welcome. Personally, I don't care for moving eyes. I never use them. Same with me, though. Same with me. I never cared for the rolling eyes. I never moved any, not one, from day one. From the moment I got my very first Rolling Eyes figure, which was years ago, never touched the eyes, never moved the eyes, never bothered with the eyes. Now I am a little bit because it gives the figures that much more life, with certain angles, certain looks. But it is a pain in the ass to have to, constantly go in there with this tool and tweak it. And, oh, it looks funky. Let me go back. That's annoying. I feel like the magnet is just that much quicker. You know what I mean? Just control the movement. And that's it. You're done. So I think that is going to happen. It is only a matter of time until it happens. The fact that J&D's already doing it tells you it is doable. They already stole from Inart. They could steal from J&D. And guess what? Their figures will still be better than anybody. Lou.
I'm doing.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
What up? What up? My masterful posing creating T1000 collector. Sorry being late. I'm running. Yeah, okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My eyes are always getting stuck. Unbelievable, this guy. All right, guys, so let's get started. So, like I said, in the words of Luch, strap it on. If your feelings are going to get hurt, gently remove your tampon and walk away from the monitor. Okay? So, we have our homie, Camille Predradsky. Okay? So, shout out to Camille. This post was on 16 Kids group. Okay? As you can see, he tagged Inart Collectibles. Thank you for your QH. I'm impressed. I read the internet and see that this is a mass F-up bingo. Okay? So now, as you can see, oh, look at this. Derek in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. So, as you can see here, we got some gorgeous, unexpected. I think they didn't charge you extra for this because it was just like a friendly add-on that they give Inart collectors for being so supportive of the most amazing company. So as you can see that the amazing Michael Jackson figure came all stained. Again, this is when you know you're a rookie as a company. This is when you don't know what you're doing as a company. You're going to tell me that you don't know how to avoid this? This has happened to Hot Toys figures from years ago, okay? From years ago. How does this happen? When some of those black outfits are around the collar of the figure, and over the years of being stuck on the neck, right around the collar of the head sculpt, it'll stain the collar. Also, some cases you've had stains on top of under the chin, right on here. Again, from whatever material rubbing on the face. So it has happened with Hot Toys years ago. They figured out how to avoid that. I haven't had any new figures that happened to. I'm not saying it can't happen, especially if you got humidity in your, in your, wherever you live, in your area, in your home. That humidity will get that material to release the ink onto the body. So it has happened with Hot Toys, again, from old materials, from old figures. If you have a weather problem, if you have a dampness problem, if you have a humidity problem in your home, you're most likely going to have that problem. Okay? Let's continue. So remember, why is this important? Because if you're the king and if you're the best and if you're better than Hot Toys, why is this happening? Because you're garbage. That's why it's happening. Because you're a trash company. Okay? So, obviously, you got to check what else people are saying. Look at Joe. Joe over here with the AIDS. Everywhere, spreading the AIDS. Unbelievable. Anyway, so here we go. Let's see all the comments, guys. Have an issue with dye on another figure, fixing myself, and told to use acne cream. A few coats of it hasn't made a difference. I was advised can take a while. This is nothing new with Inart. My Aragorn figure arrived with a chipped nose, and BVS Superman's fingers were all blue. I am done with that company. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How is it possible that the King Company has so many complaints about their quality control?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
How is that possible? Let me tell you guys something. Anybody in this community, okay? Anybody in this community that wants to sit there, okay, and make Inart look even decent, okay? Anybody tries to come into this community talking about, let's be transparent with Inart. You can't be transparent. Anybody that says that about Inart, let's try to be transparent. You're a retard. You're a dumb fuck, okay? You can't be transparent. You want to know how you're transparent with this company? Guys, Inart, it's the biggest garbage shit company in the world. That's how you're transparent with this company. That's the only way to be transparent with this company, period. That's the only way. So anybody trying to sit there, oh, let's be, you're a loser. You're a dumb loser. You want to be transparent. Guess what? Be transparent. This is garbage. Everything that Inart makes is garbage. That's how you're transparent. Anytime anybody starts a sentence off with, let's be transparent with Inart, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lie. Because the only way to be transparent is to say the truth, which is this is garbage. This is a glorified third-party company overcharging us for local licenses that it can't even sell in the U.S. It's disgusting. Again, anybody boasting on this, anybody calling this a great figure or a great company is brain damage 100%. It is that simple. It is that simple. And the people who bash Hot Toys are these retards boasting on this garbage. This is why I don't bother. I can't be bothered because it's retarded. It is retarded to defend this garbage. Anybody who does it, retarded. Anybody. Let's continue, guys. I must be a hypocrite, but what a deception this brand is after all this noise. Oh my God, what do you mean? What does that even mean?
Yikes.
What does that even mean? Somebody please explain to me what I must be a hypocrite, but what a deception this brand is after all this noise. What noise is he talking about? Does he mean the lying sack of shit YouTubers pushing this garbage? Is that what he means by noise? Because the only thing I've seen is a following coming from YouTubers pushing this garbage so they can benefit on their channels, pushing this garbage, lying to these idiots. There's nothing good coming from Inart. There's nothing good that will ever come from Inart. It is that simple. Again, you can say you love it all you want. It is garbage. And that goes to show the type of judgment that you have as a collector if you like that garbage. Again, it's your problem. It's your money. It ain't my problem. I don't give a shit. But this is how you sound publicly in these groups. Oh, this is amazing. Look at this thing. Oh, let me sell it in a month because my cell phone's got to get paid. It's disgusting. It's a joke. And everybody buying this is retarded. Can you imagine spending more money on something that is less quality than Hot Toys, worse looking than Hot Toys, in every way, shape, or form, and still talking shit about Hot Toys? You are retarded. They don't make their own bodies. Their bodies are garbage. Everything they make is garbage, but they're the best. Sounds about right. Let's see. Here we got another one. Love how some people are accepting and saying it's common and normal, despite it being Inart. If it was, say, Hot Toys, I'm sure the tune would be different. There you go. He is correct. He is correct. If it was Hot Toys, they're shit. They're the worst. Meanwhile, they've been around longer than Inart hasn't even been a thing. And again, The people talking shit about Hot Toys, they don't know any better. They're ridiculously retarded. They don't have any experience. They don't know anything. And they go by what YouTubers who don't know any better tell them. It's that simple. It is that simple. So I tell you guys, anytime you see anybody boasting about these figures, and, oh, this is the best, immediately your first thought, definitely double boosted. He's definitely vaccinated. Definitely vaccinated. Because what are you talking about? The figures are smaller size than Hot Toys. Because again, generic bodies. These retards try to justify to me that my B version Pennywise, that tiny body that I complain about. Remember, guys, I told you that head sculpt is beautiful. That body is garbage. I think it's tiny. Oh, well, Pennywise was 5'2" and 120 pounds, so it's actually more accurate. Shut the fuck up. This is what they do. They justify the garbage with, oh, well, it's more accurate. Shut the fuck up. You're defending a company that's using generic bullshit to sell you a figure at $600, and you're going, oh, well, it's the best. That's why they're fucking retarded. Let me catch up with you guys so I could guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 39 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let me see, where did I leave off with you guys? I heard a lot of collectors buying that new Rick Grimes. Let them buy it all. Let them buy it all. It's all garbage. Because guess what? It's all getting sold weeks later anyway. So they'll go on, oh, the amazing figure. Look, I love my Inart figure. And then you'll see it up for sale a week later. So how good can it be that they don't even want to keep it? It's a joke. Fabs. I told them, you want to be here tonight? If anyone wants to be transparent, they should have the just to keep the exact. Well, no, I don't think they told him to remove it. I think he did it himself. But it goes to show you. It goes to show you. What are you deleting? Why are you deleting? If you're telling the truth, why don't I delete my videos, guys? Why haven't you ever seen me delete a single video after saying all the shit that I say? Why would I delete anything? Because it's true. He was getting roasted. He couldn't have that, so he deleted the video. It is that simple. Again, could have Inart have told them, hey, that doesn't look good, delete the video? Absolutely. I don't think so, though. He most likely deleted it because he can't have all that negativity with that company, period. He can't have that. Because then guess what? The one person that's supposed to be promoting the shit out of this is getting all of this negativity. How is this going to work? So he's got to delete that. He's got to delete that and hope and pray that Inart's going to come back and make it somewhat better. So he can then, oh, look, they tweaked this, they changed this. This is so much better now. To again, lie to your face. Remember this conversation. Listen to the words he's going to say in the video when the figure comes out. Remember this conversation. Oh, this was changed and they tweaked this and this was new and this. Remember this conversation. Most likely none of the shit will be new. None of the shit will be updated. I can tell you that right now. But he will tell you, oh, look, they changed this and they changed that. And guess what? You'll never know because he's not going to have the original figure next to him. So that's what I'm saying. Most likely it's going to be all bullshit. El Fiari, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
This is 43 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Hi, Flavio. My name is Fabio. So let's post today. Glad you picked it up. Like you always say in our... No, I'm telling you. You guys could call me crazy. You guys could call me a hater. You guys could call me I don't know shit. You guys could tell me anything you want. And you'll be wrong every fucking time. Every time. Just like for however long I've been streaming. I've been telling you everything everything. Look at the Toys Wonderland situation. What did I tell you was going to happen? Who's in jail?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Who got arrested? Who is in trouble for stealing anybody's money in this community?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So let's continue, guys. We shouldn't accept this, and plastic protective covers, or at least some care with packing and separation of the plastic parts, sculpts, neck, hands, etc., touching dye, clothing, should be the standard, and Inart being or claiming to be high-end needs to address its basic requirement. All I have to say to this comment is this. That's all I have to say to this comment, because he is 1,000% correct. You're going to tell me that the high-end company charging you guys $400 a figure can't put a piece of plastic on a figure? What do you mean? What do you mean? Aren't they the best? What do you mean? Let's be transparent, retard. Let's be transparent. Okay? Let's be transparent. Find that dog shit company. The fuck out of here. Let's see who else is in here. I thought I saw somebody in here before. It's all right. I'm joking around. Let's see. Oh my God, Brad. You guys. I saw that already. All right, so we're here. Wayne, my friend, welcome. How are you? Happy Saturday.
I'm doing.
Welcome. I'm not the one asking for a hug. What are you guys talking about? Fast forever is over vax. Let me tell you something, Brad. You have your 5th booster appointment next week, okay? Let them insert. No, absolutely correct. That's why I say do whatever you want. This is why I tell you guys, you will never catch me in any group going back and forth with any idiot. Never, ever. I will block a person the moment they try to come at me with some bullshit. Block. I'm not wasting my sanity on these idiots. I am not. I would never in a million years. Because I know what it is. I am not retarded. I tell you guys all the time. I am not retarded to be arguing with a retard about common sense shit. It is that simple. Let me see. There was another. I think there was another. Oh, here it is. There's another one. Inner collectibles do let themselves down with their QC badly. The Batman 22 Deluxe came without rooted hair sculpt. I have just received 1/12 scale Wukong, and it came with a warning label. Apologies for the crappy picture. It's a screen from my unboxed video. I realize it's not an expensive figure, but the prices charged for their high-end figures, you would think they would get right. Okay? So here is an image that they put on a figure. It's a weird thing. It says something like, let me see. An unboxing video is required as proof for after-sales service. So what does that even mean? Okay? What does that even mean? Michael, welcome.
Artisan sucks.
Artisan sucks. So as you can see, what does this mean? I don't know what the hell this means. I don't know what, I've never seen anything like this. But how I'm taking, it says here, the unboxing video must be done continuous, start without cuts or edits. And it must notice the, what? It must include the shipping label. The unboxing video must be, what? Must be something when the, I can't read that. So it looks like for them to get, I don't know if some type of discount after the fact, some type of something after the fact, they have to make a video, and I guess they got to send them the link or send them the proof of the video. I don't even know what the hell's going on. So again, look at how far these people are going to get these people to lie to you about their shit product. Think about that. When has Hot Toys sent out anybody a box that says this? When? Somebody please tell me when.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Michael, so now that you're seeing all this and we know that, you know, you're really into Inart, how do you feel about this company getting called the new Messiah of 1/6 when it's this shit?
I mean, I don't know why you give the fucking attention to the three people who are saying it. I mean, it's fucking unreal, man.
Oh my God. I know you always say that. And I don't. I usually don't.
Because I don't hear it. Like, I don't hear anything. I'm not seeing it. I only hear it here, right? I hear it once a week, and I think you talk more about Inart than anybody.
He said once a week, imagine. Oh my God. How do you think the pill is going to be? What do you? Well, I don't know what they're for, Cassandra. What are they supposed to be for? It depends what you're taking them for. Fab is straight shooter. He supposed to be as about Inart and their shields. Fab. No, absolutely. You have to. This is what I'm telling you. There's no morality in this hobby. That's what people are getting robbed left and right. You know, the biggest YouTuber did it to everybody. Toys Wonderland did it to everybody. Other companies are doing it to people. You got scammers in these groups left and right. You got a whole scammer group focused on scamming. Okay? There's no morality here. So because of that, right? Somebody, again, I'm not doing this for show. I'm not doing this, because I got to be no, that's just who I am. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not a liar. Especially about toys. Why do I need to lie to somebody about a fucking toy? Who gives a fuck? But these people are such pieces of shit that this is just their life. They're comfortable lying to you. They're perfectly okay screwing people over. That's just who they are. That's why I will always tell you, I don't understand. It's not common sense to me to be watching somebody that is a piece of shit. Again, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It ain't my problem. But that to me doesn't make any sense. Let me see. Ron says, I wouldn't be surprised if Inart asked him to remove the video. It did so much damage. No, that's what I'm saying. It could have happened. Absolutely. Absolutely. But it goes to show you that people are noticing the bullshit. I mean, you're still going to have your diehards, you know, give me that shaft. I need to swallow the whole thing. You're going to have those always and forever. The Inart will never do wrong with certain people. Even if they get their figure every single time with a problem, with a damage, with some type of issue, they will always say Inart is the best. But let's be transparent because I'm a fucking idiot. That's what happens in this community regarding Inart. Anybody talking about let's be transparent, you're an idiot. You're retarded. The figures suck. And you trying to defend it with, I'm going to try to be as honest as possible. Stop lying, because you're a liar. Because the only honesty coming out of that company would be, guys, this is garbage. Don't waste your money. That would be the most transparent thing you'll ever hear from anybody in this community. And it'll never happen. It'll never happen. So let's stop here because Mike is excited for this conversation. Thule says, I unboxed my free artisan lungs a few days ago. Pretty amazing. Big shout out to SB and his channel for the price. Anything? It's funny he deleted the video. It's funny he deleted that video, but never deleted a single. No, exactly. When you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag. You know? So that's all I do. I just point it out. I don't tell you guys to do anything. I don't tell you guys to listen to anything. All I do is tell you what it is. You could take it or leave it. That's your problem. Whatever you guys do does not affect me. But you guys need to know some truth because everybody in this community is lying to you. Every single person that is involved with Inart is lying to you. Because there's nothing good about that piece of crap company. It is that simple. That Michael Jackson figure, garbage. That Wonder Woman, garbage. But you have to say, this is the most incredible piece of shit I've ever bought because then you just look like an asshole spending $500 on a piece of shit product. So that's why you'll never see somebody saying this is garbage. Let's see. Where are we? Sean, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
I got to drag this out a little bit, Mike, because I know that once we get to that only topic, which is that Hellbat Batman, you're going to say next, and then the show's over. So give me a break. Let me see who else is in here. Big Dog says Inart doesn't have the volume. Exactly. They don't make anywhere near. They don't have an MMS line. They don't have a VGM line. They don't have a CMS line. They don't have a TMS line. They don't have an artisan line. That's 5 different lines by Hot Toys. And they are nowhere near as, again, Hot Toys will always make mistakes. They will always mess up. It is part of life. But with shit like that, never. They went through all that stuff years ago. That's why they're the best now. What did I tell, who was it? Oh my God, who was I talking to? Gerardo. When he said, oh, you know, that could happen to Hot Toys. They could go backwards at any moment. Absolutely never. Hot Toys is number one for a reason. The progression has been improvement. Better. So they can never and will never go backward. That's what I told you. Tell me something tell me a figure, and we had this conversation. I'm just bringing it up. Tell me a figure that you have in your hand that is worse than something from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It ain't going to happen. So that's my point. So Inart will never touch Hot Toys' heels, but people are retarded. Let's see. I'm glad people waste money on Inart. It means they won't have money for Hot Toys. Can you imagine? It says unboxing video required for. No, I'm telling you, it's disgusting. Whatever they're doing, it's sickening. I'm still highly disappointed with my Inart Paul Atreides. He will forever be doing one. I'm telling you, these figures are not good. They're not good quality. The bodies are not made by Inart, so they're generic bullshit bodies. The head sculpts are not good by any means, ever. They can look decent, absolutely. They're not better than anything by Hot Toys ever. So again, anybody you guys see in this community talking about Inart is good, Inart is the greatest, you know that person's retarded. Immediately, you know that person is retarded. Let's see. There are some toxic moves. Oh my God. I see videos out there where people worship Inart and say they're the best. Oh no, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that you see saying that, you already know what a scumbag lying sack of shit. That should be your first thought. If this is coming from a YouTuber, that should be your first thought. Oh, this guy's trying to lie to me, sell me on this garbage product. Why would I watch this garbage? He's lying to me so I could go spend my hard-earned money on this garbage company. Why? Why would somebody be that low of a piece of shit to benefit for themselves so then you can go get screwed with some shit garbage product? This is what you're dealing with. And people defend this shit. 31 guys, please hit the like button. There's 47 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Can't wait to see Mike's. You already know the answer to that. That's why I'm trying to drag it out a little bit. That's like 230 US. Valkyrie, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Inart should just chill on the 6 kill guard. That's exactly what I said. Focus on your 112 because they, for 112 they look great. Again, I've never seen one in hand. I don't know. I've seen the pictures, but they could focus on that and kill it. But no, they want to be in the 1/6 game again. Whoever's buying that, God, I don't even know how. JD, welcome.
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Long time. What's wrong with MJ? This guy. Unbelievable. I sold my Inart Superman BVS, just kept my Justice League Superman with a custom head sculpt. The Inart neck peg broke on me when switching out the head sculpt for the first time. There you go. There's your quality. There's your shortcut. That's what happens when you don't make your body like Hot Toys does. That's what happens. People don't understand how shitty that company of Inart is. People don't get that. And they still, again, they go through shit with it and they still defend it because they don't want to be that asshole spending that money on that garbage. When I've been warning you guys for years.
Yeah, but look, you definitely want competition in the space, don't you?
No.
I mean, if you bash them hard enough and make them, arguably make them fucking leave, right? Then Hot Toys gets away with making, a shittier, inferior product, which, let's be honest, they've started to do.
Well, why do you think that?
I mean, I get that Inart's not, great and up to par, but I mean,
no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Try. Let them nip it fucking the
absolutely.
heels.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. But my thing is this: you're 100% right with that question, right? But the thing is this: Inart being around, to a certain extent, is making Hot Toys better. For example, the artisan stuff, right? They made Hot Toys step it up. They made Hot Toys come out with a brand new line that they didn't have before from Inart, from Inart's influence. Okay? That's a fact.
No. Okay.
The thing is this: having a company like Inart in the community that is overcharging, okay? So it's not about the competition, because the competition's great. That's what we have. What we got Blitzway, we got 3-0, we got Hot Toys, we got Enterbay, we got a lot of competition. Obviously, not everybody is going in as hard as Hot Toys, but they all make their products. Why is having a company like Inart not beneficial? 100%. It is beneficial because, like I said, we got something out of Inart being in the game. Why is it not beneficial? We are overpaying. We are being overcharged for a product that is nowhere near up to par with a Hot Toys figure that we're paying less for, worldwide license that we're paying less for, yet they're charging more for a product that you could only get in the Asia market because they're only paying for the Asian license. So when it comes to helping Hot Toys move up, right, as a company, get better, improve, it is necessary to have more 6-scale companies in. Absolutely. When it comes to the value and what they're bringing into the community as a product, it is useless. Why do we need that in the community? So that's the issue. So there's a good and a bad to having Inart in the community. That's why you can't just be like, oh, I hope this company closes. I would never say that. I have never said that. I've never said, oh, they should, close the door. No, they could do decent work. Focus on something else. Like 112. They do. The ones I saw, I told you guys, they look insane. Those Batmans and all that stuff, really, really good quality. I mean, I don't know about the quality, but they look great. With the details and the likenesses and all that stuff, they look really good. Focus on something that you are decent at, that you're better at than 1/6. So clearly it's not 1/6. So that's my issue with the Inart being around. I've never said, oh, they shouldn't be around. No. It just doesn't make sense. Why am I overpaying for garbage? Why am I overpaying for garbage that I can't even get in the US? It doesn't make sense. If it were better, right? If it was really good, Inart makes their own bodies. Inart's killing with the head sculpts. Inart's uniformity with the product. Everything's great. Everything's intact. Everything's, matches. Everybody got the same, Cheerio. What's the problem? But they're not that company. And again, the painful part of it is overpaying for this shit. And that's why I will always, it always blow my mind when I see these people, these people, great followings, great videos, talking about this Inart Superman's the best thing I've ever seen. What the fuck are you talking about? So you clearly don't have any figures, because if that's the best thing you've ever seen, then you don't know shit about Hot Toys. That's what I mean. That's crazy to see. I've seen it. Crazy views on the videos, crazy views on the shorts, crazy followers, and this is what they're talking about. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right, so Michael, enough with your favorite company. Now, let's get to tonight's main event, which is, we know it's your favorite. It is your favorite character.
There was 2 figures, right, that got released this week or now?
What?
There's 2 figures I thought I saw this week.
No, just one. But it's the same figure twice. But maybe you're talking about something else that came out.
Yeah.
So we have here Arkham Origins XE Suit Hellbat. So if you don't know, which I think you do, Hot Toys is reusing this body from the original XE Suit figure from the Arkham Origins video game. They just tweaked it. They added a few things, spiked shoulder pads, a new head sculpt, wired cape. I believe the original has wired cape too, but wired cape. So did you even get the original one or no?
Yeah.
You got the original. So how did you like that one?
It's big brown box. It's cool.
You didn't open it yet?
No.
Oh my God. Are you going to open it ever?
Probably not.
Oh, well, you're going to sell it?
Eventually.
Oh my God. So now you don't need, oh my God. Can you guys imagine having a figure in hand in the box? You don't even know what it is. So now, so you bought it. You saw it. Obviously, you liked it if you bought it. How do you like this?
It's okay.
What's okay about it?
I wouldn't get it.
Why? What don't you like about it after getting the original one?
Well, because that's what it is. It's a what do you call it? It's a
reuse.
It's a redo. It's a repaint. It's a cheap release. So
So
slap
that's
a
your
different
turn-off.
paint scheme on it, put arm and shoulder pads on it, put a visor on it, and sell it for another $400.
Well, the price is $315, so it'll be like $350.
Oh, that's
on Sideshow.
surprising.
So even the price too much, you think? $315?
No, I think because the original one was like $380, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't even know.
Wasn't the original XE suit like almost $400 or?
Let's see.
I thought it was pretty expensive.
$380. Yeah, you're right. $380. Wow.
I'm good with these fucking numbers. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I would have never told you that. So yeah, wow. I don't remember that being so expensive. So now, question for you: Why?
That thing was $425, man.
Why do you think? Now, why do you think that is? If it's the same thing, this one has more features and more stuff. Why do you think that is?
You think this has more stuff than the other one?
Well, think about it. This one doesn't glow with the black light. This one doesn't have anything.
I feel like that one's like way bulkier, with like more sculpt to it. Like
this one?
Yeah, right.
What do you mean more bulky? It's the same body. It's the same exact thing, just different paint. Like, for example, this is all black. Like this is all black and this is all gray.
Do a full body. Leave that one up and then pull up another window with the full body.
I can't do that. But Bob, if you're around, do me a favor, send me a quick side by side, please. I'll do that. I'll do one of those. Of the
black
what do you want?
one in the full body. Let me see what the black.
You want the original one and the red one together?
Let me just see the black one, the full figure black one, because I haven't really studied or looked at this. And the only thing I said to myself is I saw those shoulder pads. I'm like, you know what? They're gonna do an absolute Batman. They're gonna do a comic absolute Batman.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And did you see the video I sent you tonight with the Joker? They're showing what the Joker's supposed to be.
Yeah, you know what? I like honest to God, I don't know, man. I like the new Batman. There's a new Batman that came out. The absolute Batman, that's like an Elseworld. You know what I mean? Like it's just like a different. It's not this universe. You know what I mean? It's a different world, and it's the Joker being a fucking a rabid mutant thing. Like that's just not my Batman. I don't know. It's fine. It's like it's cool for a read, but you know, I'm not getting, you know, my panties in a bunch over that Batman. It's not my thing. It's not something I get super, you know, jazzed up about. I like a normal Batman. You know what I mean? I like my blue and gray classic Batman, you know, tooling around with Robin.
Tooling around with Robin. All right, so here's the full body, right? So what do you think? So it's all black, right? So instead of gray, it's black, right? So no more gray. Everything that was gray.
So I
was
guess,
black.
you know, I'm looking at those thigh pads. Those are the same. The knee pads are the same.
Everything's the
So
same.
again, my guess is right. It's cheaper because, you know, they have the molds, right? They didn't have the molds the first time around.
Correct.
But look, it's, to be honest, I'm a little shocked that it is cheap, you know, that much cheaper, because Hot Toys normally doesn't, you know, do that shit, right?
Well, another two things I just noticed. So pay attention to what this one comes with, right? So you get a whole weapon, right? And then you get the batarang, the grappling gun, you get this base, right? So all these things obviously add up because you got to pay for them. These are actual pieces that they had to make, paint, you know, sculpt, print out, whatever they did. We got to pay for that. Here, though, what are we getting? A batarang, the grappling gun base. It's a very basic base. So they're taking.
Oh yeah, you're losing all of that.
Yeah. Exactly, correct. So that's why. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. Why it's getting cheaper. They're taking away a lot of what made this figure great. Again, remember this is from the video.
Let's slow down. Let's not use that. Great. You think this figure was a great figure?
Absolutely. Look at the detail. When it comes to articulation, it's useless. But the detail on this thing, are you kidding me?
The secondary market would tell us otherwise.
Well, no. How they're sold after the fact has nothing to do with are they good or are they bad. Like if you like
a figure, it does. It has everything to do with whether it tells us that whether people fucking like it or not.
No, not necessarily, because if you buy something that for whatever reason doesn't sell out, does that make you crazy for liking something that didn't sell out?
It's not a hot figure. It's not highly liked.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I said I like the figure. I think it's a great figure. I never said nobody nothing. I said me.
You think everything's fucking great. So
I love Hot Toys. I'm the Hot Toys god. That's correct.
I'm trying to help some people out, man. You steer every motherfucker into the sun, man.
Well, no, I will always tell you guys the truth. Hot Toys.
You tell everyone your fucking truth, right?
No. Okay, fine. I'm wrong. Hot Toys is shit. Please tell me how Inart is better than Hot Toys. Go ahead.
Well, we don't look at. You don't need to go fucking 180, and then you gotta go driving. Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, no,
I say this figure's not great, and Hot Toys fucking sucks, and everyone jump in and fucking drive into the sun. I get it.
Drive into the sun. Oh my god. Blinken said, I really wish Hot Toys would make Lord of the Rings figures because they don't, I get them. No, again, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you're a fan of these lines, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, you have to get them from whoever is making them. That's it. The problem is, don't go around saying that Inart is any good about anything. That's the issue. I'm not saying don't buy it. If you need it in your collection, guess what? You're going to own Inart. I own Inart. So it's not about that. It's not about owning the company. Just when you're buying this, expect the worst. If you get a good one, then woof, I got a great figure. Expect the worst every time.
Third-party companies, all of them. Because, you know, this is why So-So Toys did good forever. They need to focus on line fillers. Don't go fucking head-to-head with Hot Toys. Don't go Joker. Go fill stuff. You know, everyone's dying for a Drax. Go make a fucking Drax.
Thank you.
Make a Drax. And then if you make a better Drax than Hot Toys did, which again, I'm sure they would potentially, given that it's fucking 10 years old, right? Or 8 years old.
They still wouldn't, but go ahead.
But look at, right? That's what they should do. I think that's how third-party companies were building, right? That's how I feel So-So Toys was doing well. They were doing, you know, lines that Hot Toys, you know, wasn't touching, or, you know.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And again, we've talked about this plenty. They should, what I said was, let them stay with Lord of the Rings. Let them stay with Harry Potter, right? The figures that, The IPs that Hot Toys is not getting into, get into them. Like Mike just said, fillers, get into them. Why are you trying to sit here make the Batman when Hot Toys just made the Batman?
And it'll make Hot Toys then come, I feel like come back at you. You know, let them then finally like update a Drax instead of fucking recoloring a fucking Batman figure that, you know, none of us are asking for. No one wants that Batman. You know what I mean? And again, it's all black. You lose all the detail of the sculpt in that black color. It's just, yeah. No one's asking. And look, to be honest, again, this wasn't to me of the two releases. This was not the exciting one. I thought the other one was the more. I think, and I also thought it was gonna. It showed us where these figures are going to start to go, where they potentially are going to start to go with the other release.
Meaning what?
The Miles release.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, yes, those are the ones you're talking about. You're talking about the Aliens versus Avengers, Miles. You're talking about the other 3 announcements. You didn't talk about those?
Me, actually.
You didn't talk about those yet.
No.
Oh, all right, sorry. So we'll get into those then.
You probably reviewed it 4 times.
Now,
over.
question for you. If you were to rate this 1 to 10, give me a rating.
I mean, is it does it plug in? Is it
No.
Does that visor light up and it does light up?
No. It's all black. It's all black light.
2. I was gonna go 4 or 5 if it plugged in.
Yeah, no. It's just like those accents that light up with the.
You know what I mean? Like that's where Hot Toys like sucks. I'm sorry, Fabs. Like, think about it. If all that red lit up, right? If all that red lit up, the visor lit up, and you LED plugged that guy in, and he was that badass,
absolutely
red lit up thing on your shelf.
Absolutely.
You know, now you got me. Like, if I saw that on a shelf, I'm probably then going to buy it, you know, aftermarket then for $100 more than what it sold. But they're fucking stupid, and they're just.
That's true.
This is a quick money grab.
No,
Instead
absolutely.
of putting some real thought and effort into making a badass, you know, rage bat or whatever the hell this thing is.
Rage bat. No, you're 100% correct. That is a missed opportunity. But again, like you just said, this is just a reuse of what they had already. It was a quick figure to make for the Batman celebration, and that's all it's about. That's all this is.
It would have been cool if it was lit up. Yeah.
Right. That would have been sick. That would have been a sick feature. So now we have the first one, Michael. So we got this beautiful Sub-Zero Fractal Armor Mark IV. Now, everybody knows
repaint number 2, right? Like that. Now you see the trend, right? I mean, fuck, man, I hate this, but and I hate this even more, right? Because this is out of the 2, this is the better one now, right? This looks better in this color scheme. And don't tell me Hot Toys did not know and see this and go, well, we got this shitty one and we got this cool looking one. Let's release the shitty one and make those assholes spend $300, and then we'll release the cool one and fuck them.
Well, I don't know if it went like that because it's
what do you
not
mean? Well,
like...
I'm sorry. Okay, let me say it in business sense.
Well, no.
We want to make money on this one, and then we'll make more money.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because remember, the thing of the fractal is just the fractal thing is just the design of the suit, right? The reason why it was that original color because it's Mark IV fractal, right? So it was the colors of the Mark IV. That's the only reason why it was those colors.
No,
but where you're headed with this is not going to be the second one and that's it. They're going to make at least 2 more of these fractal repaints, guaranteed.
I don't think so.
Absolutely. This is Sub-Zero. Do you remember what else was made next to Sub-Zero?
This is why I don't think they're going to make more than this one, because I think the first one fucking failed miserably. No one bought that. I didn't buy it. No one bought that. And look, this one's going to do better. I feel like this one looks better. If I was going to get one of the 2, I would get this one. But then now this one is an exclusive, right? This one is probably going to be more limited.
2,000 pieces.
So, but again, I'd be shocked if this has a hard time selling out at 2,000.
So what are you saying? You're saying
it looks better than the other one, but
now why are you saying that they're not gonna make any more? What's your thought process?
I think the first one failed so bad. Like the first one was bad. The first one
failed. But think about what you're saying. You're saying that they're done making them, even though this one's cooler, and you're saying that they're gonna sell more of this.
Hold on. Look, they're not all that great. Number 1.
Okay.
The first one failed. The first one was a fail, miss
Okay.
completely.
Okay.
Didn't work. Didn't look
Okay.
good.
All right.
Okay. Didn't achieve what it was. This one does it better, right? This whole that fractal look, this kind of like, paneled shiny armor thing. This one does it better by far than the first one.
Right.
But again, the first failed. This is the follow up. I think they're done after this. They're not gonna. This is not. I don't think this is gonna be the new Neon deck. No.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But I can tell you this. Remember,
You're saying that again. They made 4 Neon techs, and you're saying they're gonna make 2 more.
Let me tell you. So remember when the original Sub-Zero was made was what? It was a Mark 7 Sub-Zero. What was made after that? It was a Mark 7 Stealth. You're going to tell me that Hot Toys made those 2 years ago. They just made another Sub-Zero with this Fractal. You're not going to make a Stealth Fractal? Are you crazy? I'm telling you right now it's coming. So that's what I'm saying. At least 2 more Fractals are coming.
Fractal?
A what?
An all black Fractal armor?
This is all white Fractal armor. What are you talking about? So that's what I'm saying. So it is inevitable. It is coming. You heard it here first.
It's a fail. It's a miss. It's a failed. It's a failed armor.
Did you say it's a myth?
Yeah, I think it's. Like I said, it's not a good armor.
For me, anything black and red just looks badass. This Batman looks so cool, but pass. The base is different. Well, no, it's more than just the base. You got accessories, you got weapons that you didn't get with the new Batman, right? The base is different. So you got a few things. The exclusive add-on doesn't come, so it is cheaper because you get less. Mike's on fire tonight. It's Jenny Craig Batman. We need you, Mike, to keep Fabs grounded. Fab is right. It's a better looking figure. Mike needs to get lated look. How stressed out he is. What? Get lated. What the hell? Ron, are you offering yourself up, Ash? Oh my god. I hope Hot Toys getting a license for the Street Fighter. Yes, absolutely. They better, but it doesn't look like they are. That Kaleidoscope Iron Man is available on Sideshow and it was limited. No, it'll sell out. You better believe it. Everything that is limited will sell out. Some will take a little bit longer.
It'll sell out in 2029. You heard it here first.
Well, no. They take longer because they're very expensive. These figures are very expensive. $415 a pop plus tax and shipping.
And it sucks.
And tariffs.
And it sucks. So it's expensive and it sucks. It's never going to sell out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. When they discount it 80%, you're right. Because then anyone's going to buy it.
You'll see it'll sell out. It'll sell out soon. As someone who didn't get the normal Mark IV, the Fractal works for my original just fine. So Michael, what about this do you like? Is it just the all white? Is it the gold accents? What is it about it that you like? Is it the glowing blue light in the chest?
Again, the whole fractal, the fractal thing works better with this like icy, color scheme, right? I think again with that, how that fractal, that kaleidoscope, look, I just feel right. The white and the different shades of white.
Look at the gloss on that paint. Yup. Look at the gloss on that paint.
It works better. Yeah.
That paint application is gorgeous. Look at that shine on that.
Yeah, this should have been the first one. Because again, the first one didn't work. It's just that I'm surprised they released it. That didn't come off as good as that was I think they were hoping it would come out.
If you had to rate this 1 to 10, Michael.
I mean, this again, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, if you want me to rate the paint, I like this paint scheme, but I mean, these re-released figures and
well, as a whole, the body with the paint, with everything you see as a whole, what would you rate?
5.
Now, paint application alone.
I like the paint with the gold, so 7.
Yeah, the paint's sexy. All those gold accents, really nice. And you got the little
stand out amongst all your Iron Men.
Yep,
you know what I mean? I just think that again with the fractal, if you're gonna have that one quote unquote fractal suit, I don't think Tony's gonna have different colored fractal suits, right? He's gonna have whatever the reason is for the suit. It would be one reason, and this would be the
version. Well, yes, no, of course, but doesn't mean that Hot Toys is not going to take a suit that they've made, for an original piece to then repaint it like we've seen forever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? So this is not, something new that they're doing all of a sudden.
This one works. At the end of the day, this one works. This will probably sell out. This one looks better. Color works better.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful piece. And I can't wait. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the light, I didn't even notice this. The light up function inside the chest. Look how nice that looks around the white.
Yeah, but does it plug in? If it doesn't plug in, it doesn't matter.
No.
It's finger batteries in this.
It's your standard. It's your standard. What do you call it? It's just standard Iron Man.
Yeah, I still didn't even get. It should be standard LED in all Iron Man figures going forward. Absolutely. Let's be really truthful about this.
We're gonna get We're gonna get there.
Why isn't that standard? Why isn't the best company in the world not making that standard?
We are getting there. We're getting there, and I'm going to give you an example. Miles Morales 2020 suit. It's already a plug-in USB to the body. There's another figure that's out right now. I don't even think I have the figure, which is why I can't tell you what the figure is. That comes with, again, another plug in the back. What was the figure? Feral Predator came with the USB ready to plug into the back. In the backpack. That's Feral Predator. So we're heading there. We're getting there. We're heading there. It is inevitable. The moment we see the first one, they're all going to be made that way. But we're heading that way. 100%. And don't sleep on the fact that also Social Toys was doing the magnetic light up stuff with the magnets. I don't know if you guys saw. All you got to do is literally put a magnet on the hand and it lights up whatever you want to light up. Hot Toys eventually will get there as well to light up the figures with the magnet. Remember this conversation because it's coming. All right, so you gave it a 7. Now, Brown Suit Wolverine. I told you guys forever it was coming. Michael, you knew it was coming. How do you like it? What do you rate it?
That head sculpt sucks. My dick.
What don't you like about it?
Everything. The
expression, the eyes, the look.
Yep. Look at the rolling eyes. Make it worse. It's just a bad sculpt. Like that's a bad sculpt. It's a bad sculpt.
Are you buying this or no?
Nope.
If you were to buy this, how would you display it? Mask on, mask off?
Mask on.
How do you like the suit? Good, bad?
I don't love it, to be quite honest. I don't think.
What do you like about it? The texture, the look?
Yeah, the texture, everything. Like this is a fail. This is a bad head sculpt, and I can't get past the head sculpt, to be honest. Like I didn't even really study the suit and look at it's a bad sculpt. They fucked this one up. And you know what? I really, I love Brown Suit Wolverine. It's probably my favorite Wolverine, sadly. But and yeah, this sucks.
This sucks. If you were to rate this 1 to 10,
2.
The whole thing, mask on, mask off.
Yeah, it's a miss for me, man. They fucked this up. That head sculpt looks like shit. You like that fucking head sculpt? That head sculpt looks like shit.
Well, I mean, the pictures, it looks ugly in the pictures. I don't think it looks like shit, but it looks ugly in the pictures.
It's one of the worst Hugh Jackman head sculpts I've ever seen.
I think in hand it'll be perfectly fine. Just like the John Cena. Remember, everybody was like, "Oh, this John Cena sucks," but it was all pictures. It was all the blogger pictures that looked like shit, and then the head sculpt looked perfectly fine. So I think that's what's happening again. We have to, the only way we're gonna find out is wait until the figure's out. But now, as you can see, they're teasing a Hulk. You being around as long as you've been around, what do you think are the chances or possibility of them hinting at a new Hulk right now?
I don't know. Do we need a new Hulk right now? I don't.
Well, it's not that we need it. He appeared in Deadpool and Wolverine in this scene specifically. They showed you his entire body from the back. The only thing you didn't see was his face, and the only reason why you didn't see his face was because to give you.
What are they going to do? They're going to re-release a Hulk. You think they're going to give a whole brand new Hulk?
No. So what it's going to happen is this: we're going to get the Avengers, the original Green Avengers Hulk again, with most likely either both head sculpts, right? The original one from the green one and the angry one from the Age of Ultron, which was yellow, right? That one came with 2 bodies, right? The torso, 2 head sculpts. The original green one only came with 1 head sculpt and 1 body. There was no extra torso. So what I think they're going to do is this. They're going to re-release the original green body from the original Avengers movie. We're going to get the head sculpt that we got for the Age of Ultron version, which is the angry head sculpt, which is to give you this look here, right? Him screaming, because the original green one doesn't have this expression. His mouth is closed. So that's why I'm telling you the second one is the only one that could go with this look. If you want to pull this off, guess what? You're going to have to use.
So let me say this right. So Hot Toys is going to kit bash a Hulk from old parts that they have and sell it as a brand new figure.
So you're saying that's never happened before? You make it sound like you've never seen that before.
It's just it's old. I'm bored of it. It doesn't. It sucks.
Oh
it's
no, yeah.
garbage.
Well, you could be bored of it, but it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen again.
If they do that, which they, you're right. The likelihood is high that they'll do that, and they won't get my money.
Yeah, no, it's and it'll be different. Why? Well, it'll be a green Hulk with 2 head sculpts that we didn't get before, right? We've gotten them before. Well, no, we got them from separate figures, right? So remember that for this one specifically, they don't have to give you the closed mouth version, head sculpt, but they will for the value of the figure. Somebody said, I think it was, what was it? Albert, I think. Oh, Albert, Artisan Hulk. What are the possibilities or the chances of that happening, Michael?
Never. Tell me, is people are really buying into this artisan thing? You think this artisan thing's really going mainstream, and this is the new
it's not mainstream
fucking thing?
It's not mainstream because it's limited, so it'll never be mainstream. That's what they make, 1,200, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 because it's not mainstream. So it's a limited thing, right? For the people who want to spend that extra money on that, fake hair. That's it. It's not. If it were mainstream, guess what? We would be getting no sculpted head sculpt anymore. Everything would be artisan. So that would be mainstream, right?
I think artisan's going to go away.
Never.
They're not. It's not going to. I don't know. I can't see it succeeding in my eyes. I can't.
Nope. It's only if you notice every piece is.
Well. Again, maybe you're right. Hot Toys is making a shitload of money off you morons who are spending that extra $200 for that shitty look.
Correct.
So
that's why absolutely. That's why it's not going to stop. It ain't going to stop. It's easy money they're making. They're not making tons of it to begin with, and they're making tons of money limiting those batches. So
it would look ridiculous. It would. You know what? I hope to God they make an artisan Hulk, and so I can laugh at every asshole who bought it. Yeah, that would be great.
So we already have Age of Apocalypse Wolverine artisan from this movie. What do you think the chances are of a artisan Hulk?
I mean, I would be shocked if they make a Hulk, to be honest. I just don't think they're going to do the Hulk. I mean, I thought they were going to do a brown suit Wolverine. I thought they were going to do the brown suit Wolverine. I thought they would have done the Age of Apocalypse or the manic Wolverine with the hand. This is as far as it goes. Like, I don't think the line is going much further than this.
Yeah,
no, I don't see a Hulk coming. No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I told you guys already.
I had to bet on it. I would bet money that there's no Hulk coming. Like, this arm tease doesn't signify that the Hulk's coming.
No, well, that's why you guys already know how I feel about it, guys. So buckle up. Warren says the Superior Iron Man is light up the entire body using USB-C. There you go, Michael. So the first figure that we're going to get fully USB that is out for pre-order right now is Superior Iron Man. That figure, you're going to plug in like 2020 Miles Morales from the back with a USB port, and it's going to light up the entire figure. So that's going to be, like I said.
I pre-ordered that one.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. So it's only a matter of time. That's where we're headed. It is a no-brainer to head that way. And like I said, the next step, not so much the USB, but the magnetic stuff. You're going to see that too. I would love a Norton Hulk. Absolutely. I know it won't happen, but it would be cool. That would be incredible because that body would be epic. The texture on that body would be epic. The size of that body would be epic. The expressions of that head sculpt would be epic. The green glowing eyes of that head sculpt would be epic. So it would be an amazing figure. So it says, I
Yeah,
think
that's what an Inart should focus on, right?
right. I think we all get complete Avengers 2.0, Hulk 2.0 with new head sculpts, rolling eyes, new body, not artisan. We're not getting a new body. I can tell you that right now. If you pay attention, like I said yesterday, not yesterday, when we spoke about this, the body that they made for Red Hulk is a brand new body. This Hulk is bigger than the Red Hulk. It is not new. It won't be new. The things that they could do, like you're mentioning, rolling eyes, which isn't necessary, not really, but obviously they could add it. Artisan is very, very likely. The only thing is this. If they do artisan, most likely it'll only be one head sculpt. They're not going to give us 2 artisan head sculpts. So that would be the only thing that would kill my theory is what? I said we're most likely getting both head sculpts, right? The original from the green one and then the angry from the Age of Ultron Hulk. If they don't do that, the only other option is getting only the angry head from the Age of Ultron figure. That's the only figure that came with that head. They would only have to make that one artisan for the Hulk. Is it possible? You better believe it. Will people be excited for it? Who the hell knows? But it could happen. It could happen. Hot Toys isn't mainstream. No, Hot Toys, believe it or not, Hot Toys in our community, right? In our community, not as a toy company, in our community. Because remember, you could go to Target, you could go to any of these stores, and you will get toys. Those are mainstream toys that you will find in any location, Target, Walmart, all these places. Those are mainstream toys, what you find in those places. When have you ever seen a Hot Toys in a Target? You will never see one. That's not a mainstream toy. In our community, though, in these groups, in this hobby, in the 1/6 scale, that Hot Toys is mainstream. Why is Hot Toys mainstream? It's the only company making product after product after product after product, left and right. Products ready to ship as soon as they're announced. Products pre-ordered left and right. So that's why they're mainstream, because that's all we have. We could get rid of every single other company that is out right now. We don't need anything else. Hot Toys is giving us figure after figure after announcement after announcement. Again, figures are being announced and shipping immediately. Who else is doing that? That's what I'm saying. You can't beat Hot Toys. You can hate it all you want. You're retarded. Let me see. Guys, please hit the like when there's 36 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here, Mike. Just because you aren't buying them doesn't mean artisan is going away. Easy money, bro.
There's little Artisan Thule getting his panties all in a bunch.
Artisan Thule. I'm sure there will be advancements made with artisan over time. Absolutely. Hot Toys will only always get better and better and better and better. You can bitch and complain all you want. You're still going to be buying Hot Toys over any other company out there. It is that simple, because they're the only ones making anything. They're giving you variety. They're giving you lines. They're giving you different sizes. They're giving you vehicles. They're giving you everything. Again, who else is doing that? That's why it doesn't make sense for anybody to be hating on Hot Toys, because it doesn't make sense to be hating on the only company giving us shit. That's why YouTubers talking shit about Hot Toys, they're retarded. What are you talking about? Without Hot Toys, we don't have anything. Literally, the amount of lines that we get from Hot Toys, nobody else is doing that. So what do you mean Hot Toys is shit? That's why they're retarded.
But this is a bad sculpt, though. Like, they've done far better. This is bad.
No.
You like the sculpt? I mean, I know you like everything, but do you like this sculpt?
I'm telling you, it is ugly looking from the picture in hand. Like I told you again with the Peacemaker, those pictures look like shit. There was no defending those pictures.
It's just magically.
No. It's the angles. It's the pictures. Remember, the Peacemaker looked like shit when they showed you the image of the head sculpt by itself. it looked perfect. It's the pictures. It's the blogger pictures always messing up the figures. Bigger, my friend, welcome. Welcome. Happy Saturday, my friend. Hulk is coming. Let's see. Artisan Thule. Mike lacks vision. He's blinded by the dark side. Strike me down, and your path to the dark side will be complete.
I like it.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Oh, my God. All right. So last but not least, Michael, this beautiful Miles, Aliens versus Avengers, Miles Morales suit, right? So it's Miles Morales, Aliens versus Avengers suit, right? So now, as you can see, we have a magnetic face hugger with a Spider-Man emblem with the Miles Morales emblem on it. You have an all-white suit with a black line, with a black design of, again, the face hugger on the actual suit. You got the Xenomorph head on there from the Samurai Predator that's coming out soon, and it's already out, but the second one's coming out. This is, again, like I said, a reused material from the Anti-Venom figure that is on pre-order right now that will probably be coming out at some point soon. So they reutilize the material to come out with this figure. So as you can see, magnetic face hugger, front and back, Michael. You get pieces of the, detachable pieces of the diorama that you can hold, as you can see. Webbing that we've gotten plenty of times. The base, as you can see, really nice base, just like the Romulus base. How do you like it? And the two-eye difference, so black eyes, white eyes. How do you like it?
Again, I'm not really jazzed up about the figure. I mean, the big thing that I took away is that like this comes from a comic book that just came out like in the last 6 months, maybe a year, maybe at this point, but very recent. You know what I mean? So the fact that Hot Toys is now making figures fresh off the pages of the comic books is impressive. So that's really what I took away, from this. That, and then of course, then seeing that black suit, Batman, and seeing the spikes, thinking, you know what, Absolute Batman is around the corner. They're, I could see like that again, that a comic line now, in the making. Like, and again, if you got, I know you don't read comic books, you don't know comic books, so you wouldn't know that, but that's what I took away. Hot Toys is they're going to start making figures fresh off the pages of the comics, and I do think that's cool. I like that, and that's what this is. This is absolutely that. That Avengers versus Aliens comic. This is what happens.
Oh, you're familiar. You're familiar with it?
Yes.
You've read this issue specifically about this, Miles, or no?
Yes.
So what is it about? Explain for the people who don't know, because I don't know shit about this.
It's just what you're fucking seeing. What are you can't explain. They sync up, right? They bond and they form a alien hybrid suit thing that you see here.
So what is the comic book about? Like, explain like what the basis of it is. Like, where do aliens get involved with?
It's aliens versus Avengers. They fight each other. You know what I mean? So there's really, it's not like an in-depth story other than they fight. But like this whole mock-up here, though, exactly the way you see it here is how it looked in the comics. Exactly.
So, but the specific look to the suit you don't like.
Well, no, I could give a shit about a Miles and Alien suit. If we're taking that out of it, and we're just talking about a Miles Morales Alien suit, not my thing. I think it's fucking retarded to me. But I'm surprised over the fact, again, that they're turning around a figure so quickly off of a comic book that was fairly recent. You know what I mean? It's not it's not a book from 10 years ago. It's a book from 6 months to a year ago. You know what I mean? Someone in the chat might be able to tell me how long that book came out. It's recent. It's fairly recent. I'll even try to look.
Now, question regarding the actual, how the comic book story goes. What is the point of the face hugger attached to him? Does it give him powers? Like, what is the point of?
Yeah, like it like powered him up. It basically like it enhanced the whole suit to him, basically.
And he uses it as a weapon.
Instead of killing him, right? The symbiote in it, like, you know, synced up. It was a symbiotic.
But is it used as a weapon of some type, or is he just lets it loose and it starts crawling on people?
Did he what?
Does he use the face hugger as a weapon? Like, does he throw it at people? Like, what is?
I don't remember him throwing it. No.
No.
You should read the comic.
Yeah, send it to me. So now
it's online for free.
No, I know. I pulled them up on last stream. So now, how do you like the base?
I hate bases. All bases.
Or you don't like the blood or the xenomorph stuff on there? Not appealing at all? They take up room. So you wouldn't display this base at all?
No. I wouldn't display this figure. It's not a figure I would buy, right? I'm more again, it's the fact that this figure represents like a comic line, and they're paying attention to the comics that closely. That excites me. Not so much this specific figure.
So if you had to display this, if you bought it, right, you said, you know what, I like it. The final product looks great. Let me buy it. How would you display this? White eyes, black eyes, on base, no base, posed up, holding the xenomorph, face hugger. How would you display this?
Yeah, I'm a museum pose guy. So face hugger on, straight, standing straight, no bends, no creases in the arms or legs. Looks like a fucking Oscar statue.
Like an Oscar statue. Where would you put the face hugger? Front in the back here, or in the front?
Front.
In the front, yeah? You like it more in the front?
Front.
Yeah, it does look badass. I like it in the back, though. Look at that.
When was it done? Avengers versus what Aliens, is it?
Yeah, Alien versus Avengers suit. Or Avengers comic.
Yeah, like August of 24. So think about that. They're making
1 year
Hot Toy figures from a comic book that came out
1 year ago.
Less than a year ago.
Yeah. Well, we're in September, so September, so a year.
But even so, right? They had to have think about when they for this to be released, right? They started making this a while ago, right? So they really got on it very quickly, 6 months after that book was released. So
no, very quick, and that's why when you said,
that's what I'm saying. Like we've never seen that before. We've never seen a figure released so quickly off a comic book like that before, and that's
what was it that you said? What was it that you said? What's the Batman called? Ultimate Batman? Is that what it is?
No, you're talking about the
the one you read.
What the fuck is it called? Oh my god! Now you fucked it up by saying Ultimate Batman. It's not Ultimate Batman. It's
well, whatever that Batman is, you better believe it's coming.
Absolute Batman.
Yeah, absolute Batman. You better believe it's coming. It's coming. It's a very basic Batman looking figure, but the cool part's going to be that axe weapon that he's going to come with, right? Most likely some type of magnetic thing to the chest, which would be cool, right?
Well, it's that whole big bulky Batman. Like they got to make. Like, I don't know if they're would make him like Hulk big, but like he's like that, almost that, like he's like Bane big,
right?
He might even be bigger than Bane big. Like
and he's supposed to get powers. That video I sent you, they're giving him like superpowers now, so he becomes like this crazy animal too. Like the Joker, like the Joker,
Venom,
right? Yep, with the Venom, exactly. He has the Bane Venom in him. Yep. Crazy story. So, Michael, 1 to 10, if you had to rate this.
I'm gonna give this an 8 for how closely they hit the comic book.
Yeah, no, it looks beautiful. Again, a reuse of the Peter Parker anti-Venom suit. So whenever you see that come out, you'll know that it's exactly the same material. And that's exactly what this is going to be.
They should just keep doing that. They should for these new comics coming out, whatever is, wait 6 months, wait to determine what the popular comics are, and then make figures from that comic. I am all for that, and I would probably, because people want that, right? If you read a good story, or you have a good comic book, you're like, you want to have a physical representation of from that story. You want to collect it. You want, if you really like it, you want to collect anything and everything about that specific Batman or story or character. So, yeah, I'm all in for that if they start to do this with, like, again, their comic line.
Layla is delayed again, still coming. Wait, what Layla? What are you talking about? I disagree that the Wolverine sculpt is
Ron,
bad.
I can see you wear glasses, so it's okay.
Oh my god, leave Ron alone. Mike's fake collection, welcome.
Hello!
First time here, welcome. Is that Wolverine going to be on Sideshow? Absolutely. Go RSVP already. Just type in Wolverine on the search bar on Sideshow and it'll come up. You hit it, you click on it, and just go RSVP for the alien figure, for the brown suit, and for the Sub-Zero. No, the Sub-Zero is out already.
And like, let me just say this, like the new Batman, right? So Batman just got rebooted. Now, again, not the absolute Batman. There's a new Batman story that came out. They just released #1 issue. So it's all over Facebook, right? They sold 500,000 copies, which again, in today's age, it's like selling, 1.5 million back in the 90s.
Right.
So if they, if 6 months from now they announce they're going to make that Batman figure from that comic, I would 100% get it. There would be no doubt in my mind, because I really did. I know it's only 1 issue in, but I liked it. I liked the story. I liked the colors of that Batman. I liked how the artist,
the look of it. The look of it is different.
Yeah, I really I loved everything about it. I enjoyed it. So like to have a figure from that comic, totally all in for that. And I hope that's where the Hot Toys is starting to go, and from seeing this Miles versus Avengers suit.
Dave's Man Cave IRL, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. He says, hey man, just tuned in. Do you think that Hot Toys though have gotten too complacent with their figs? Fair enough. Jazzing, Caustic, Plastic, even Inart and third party are really stepping Hot Toys to up R. I don't think that Hot Toys has become complacent. I think what happens is they have such a well-oiled machine that it could feel that way, that it's just, everything just so smooth. Everything that comes out is just boom, boom, boom. How many people are, most of the complaints now are coming from what? The artisan line. The hair is messed up. The hair is this. The hair is that. Actual figures. What problem are they coming with? Again, I don't know. I haven't gotten any problems. Maybe you guys did. I don't know. I'm asking. What issues are Hot Toys figures coming out with? So how are they complacent? What are they doing that to you may seem complacent?
Re-releases and recolors.
Well, that's money. But that's money. When did we ever?
But that's complacency. That's not innovation. That's complacency. That's money, like you said.
Yeah, but
that's complacency.
So you're saying that them making this is no innovation?
Them making this? No, I don't see innovation, you could say. I see direction, and I like that they would start to make figures from the comic book line. I don't see innovation in this fucking suit, no. But I like that I like that the focus is going, let's start making figures from the comics.
So if this is not innovation to you, what other company is doing suits like this? Because there's nothing new. It's not innovation. There's nothing new here. So who else is doing?
There's nothing new here. We've seen this figure. We've seen this suit material. We've seen this Spider-Man. There's no innovation here. No.
Right. So who else is doing innovation to you?
Doesn't matter who else is doing it. We're talking about your fucking Hot Toys.
We're talking about innovation. We're not talking about Hot Toys.
We're talking about Hot Toys. We're talking about Hot Toys. Hot Toys did not innovate with this figure. Hot Toys did not make this thing a brand new, thing that we have seen before that they haven't done before.
Fine. Who is innovating?
Who is innovating? Right now in the 1/6 market?
Right. So where I'm going with this is this. You're saying
honestly, I'll be honest. You know who's innovating in this in the 1/6 market right now? You're gonna hate to hear it.
J&D?
Jazz Inc.
Doing what?
Back computer.
Oh, stop. Anyway.
That was innovation.
Please. So let's
Oh,
see.
you hate to hear it, but that's fucking facts,
No,
brother.
no. There's what? Connecting some screens and having them play is innovation?
Well, look at if you could do it, why didn't you do it?
I don't make bootleg figures. What
Well,
do you
then
mean?
let's not shit on it then. That was pretty innovative. We haven't seen Hot Toys do anything like that.
So according to your logic right now,
Your God company didn't do anything like that.
Because first of
The
all,
Finn in his garage did it.
First of all, Jazz Inc. is a company that customizes pieces. Hot Toys is a company that makes figures from IPs. Right? So you're comparing two different worlds. But forget that. Forget that for 1 second. Them making a product like that, okay, as the company that is supposed to be the custom company, because that's what they're supposed to be. They're making things that nobody else was making, vehicles that nobody else was making. So that was their niche, right? Now they decide to make a back computer diorama thing that has very, very cool features that I haven't seen any other company make, especially the changing screens. That is the coolest thing about the whole thing. So them making this piece, to you, that's innovation. Hot Toys making the shit that they've been making for 25 years, that's not innovation to you. None of it.
Talking again, hold on. You got to take it from where I sit, brother. Right? I'm a guy who's been collecting Hot Toys for what now? Almost 20 years. Okay, I know the product. I know the game. Okay, they're not. They've. If you're telling me Artisan is the innovation, no.
Well, Artisan was an innovation because it came from Inart. So
LED, and starting to light these figures up in that way. That's going there. Yeah, that's starting to be innovative with your product. But stranding doll hair in and to make the figure.
Yeah, but that's not innovation. No, but that's not innovation. That came from Inart. Remember that. So they didn't come up with that themselves. That wasn't.
So they didn't even come up with that bullshit scam that they got in again. So again, right, like they're not. What has Hot Toys done that's been innovative as of late? Fuck, man, I can't even think of what have they done. What's been the most innovative? Using that word, what's that most innovative figure they've released in the last 5 years?
Innovative.
What would you say it is? What would you say of the ones that have come in?
Well, at the time, the most innovative was the 2020 Miles Suit, which was the USB port plug-in figure. At the time, that was the most innovative figure because we hadn't had that at the time. Well, let me say hello to Figureable. How are you, my friend? Actually, nice to see you, Michael. I actually saw you when what's his name? Moose posted your stream in the group, and it was nice to see your face. What?
Hulkbuster.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
Like, let's be honest. Like they have not done anything to top that, right?
The intricacy of it.
Right. They have, and how old is that? So they have not done something better than that release. And I want to say 2000, what was that? 15, 16?
Yeah, a while ago.
Maybe even 14, for Christ's sakes.
So yes, nothing that big, correct.
And you remember how long that took? Like that kept on getting delayed because they were like, they were either screwing it up or things weren't going the way they wanted. And I remember like how like anticipated we were for that figure, and it did not come out on time. That thing was absolutely delayed far beyond its initial release date.
Bob says 30-minute rant. This guy, unbelievable, unreal. There was another comment I saw. I wanted to pull up. Let me see. Where did it go? Let me see. Where'd you go? This is Maroon Suit Wolverine. The new comic book. This Iron Man Hot Toys bread and butter. Yep, exactly. Wait, where did I see that comment? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Dave's. Here we go. Again, Hot Toys.
Now that I think about it really quick, that Iron Man, the one that you're saying got plugged in the back. He looks like Tom Cruise. What's the one? What's that one? The white one.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The one that you were just talking about him, that he gets plugged in the back. That's coming out.
Oh, 2020. Oh, the Ultimate Iron Man.
Yeah,
Supreme,
but what's that word?
Supreme Iron Man.
No, it's not that either. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Again, that's like you could almost say maybe that's like the first in the comic series. You know what I mean? Because this, like I said, this Miles is like, but that Iron Man, that book's been out for a while. But I like that direction. I think Hot Toys is again hooked up onto something there that can be a moneymaker for him. And again, it's going to be then a whole new line, right? A whole new line of figures if they're going to start doing the comic book versions of.
Well, it is already a line. It's already a line. It's a comic masterpiece.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know, man. I don't think they've really done it like we're seeing right now. Like these are like straight off the pages.
Dave's Man Cave says again, Hot Toys cutting corners, but then again, they're complacent, lashing the figs out. There's something for everyone. Again, I don't know. I mean, the only type of shortcut that Hot Toys takes is repurposing a figure that they already released, whether it's reusing the body, reusing the armor, reusing everything, and repainting it. That is the only shortcut Hot Toys takes. Inart doesn't even make absolutely. Inart doesn't even make their own body.
It's the. What do you? I don't know how you can say only. It's the fucking shortcut that we're all over it.
No, that's not true. That's not true because you got, for example, you got Inart. Inart doesn't even make their own bodies.
Why don't compare Inart to Hot Toys.
No. But this is not for you. This is for the people watching that say that Inart's better, and they're talking shit about Hot Toys, talking about Hot Toys take shortcuts. Meanwhile, Inart doesn't even make their own bodies. So let's talk shortcuts. Inart doesn't even make their own bodies. That's what their bodies are garbage. What? Say it again.
No one needs these two Fractal Iron Man in these armors. And then again, according to you, the two more that are coming.
Oh, they're coming. You better believe it. Two fingers over my doing. Superior Iron Man, Michael. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So again, yes, nice to meet you, my friend. So that's the thing. It's at the end of the day, not everybody's going to be happy with Hot Toys, just like not everybody's going to be happy with Inart. It is all about preference. It all comes down to what you like. It all comes down to what you're going to spend your money on, period. It is that simple, right? My issue is don't come here talking about Inart is better because you clearly don't know what you're talking about. That's it. Shortcuts taken by Hot Toys. I just mentioned them. Inart takes way more shortcuts than that. That's why everybody got 3 different Cheerios with Lord of the Rings, whatever figure that was. Was it the Gandalf, I believe? Or the Aragorn? One of them came with the Cheerio that nobody had the same Cheerio for whatever reason. That's a shortcut. You don't even make the actual piece for everybody as a uniform product. Nope. Let me give you one Cheerio. You get a different color. You get a different material. That's a shortcut. So if you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk about it because you don't know what you're talking about. Wrong. I need every Fractal. Tuli. Oh my God. Does Mike own stocks in Inart? Why is he defending them? No, he doesn't defend them. He don't like them. He just says don't waste time on them.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck they are. I compare. Who's the other company too that I always confuse them with?
J&D.
Who's the other one?
J&D.
Yeah, I mean, Are you kidding me? I don't know who they are or what they've made.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, he don't like them. He tells me to stop talking about them. All right, guys. So, Michael, any pre-orders? Anything new opened?
No, nothing new. I want to say opened. No, nothing. Getting ready for Comic-Con, saving money for Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Batman, like I said, I'm all jazzed up on that Batman. That Batman, that cover went on sale today, $90,000. It's a brand new comic book. The art went for sale today. Somebody bought it for $90,000.
Which cover?
The cover to Batman #1.
The one you're talking about? The absolute one? That one?
No, not that one. The other one, the blue and gray one that came out.
Oh wow,
$90,000 fucking dollars.
How much would you?
Look, Absolute Batman. I think when that came out, I told you about that. I brought that up on the show. That when that came out, whatever it was now, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, that sold I think for 75 or 80,000. Like this fucking beat it. I can't believe it. I can't believe there's that much money out there that someone's got $100,000 to drop like that.
I was gonna say, how much would you have paid for it? Like realistically,
like how much? Honest to God, like if I would have, if I had the chance to get it, like if that guy would have came to me and said, how much would you offer? 10.
You're crazy. You would have never got
it. But 90,000. That's 9 times that, brother.
No, it's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a diff. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Ron with the super chat. Let me finish the super chat. Seeing the direction Inart's going, I'm really hoping Hot Toys does a new Chris Reeve Superman. It is possible. It's been many, many years that they haven't done one. It is always possible. They've done 3 in total. Was it 3? They did regular with the Solitudes of Fortress. They did Evil Superman. No, only 2. So
that
only
would be
2.
Innovative.
Well, that would be great to come back with a Christopher Reeve. So yeah, they've only made 2. I would expect them to make them again at some point. It doesn't look like it's happening. It would be epic. I don't think it's happening, but again, anything is possible.
We talked about Inart. Inart should do that. Inart should do a Superman.
They are.
2, and then do all the evil characters and Superman. They're doing a line.
They're doing a Clark Kent with the briefcase, the 3-piece suit, and the hat, and then they're doing a Superman, which they already look like shit. The head sculpts already look like shit.
See that. Is that the Superman in the gray suit?
No. It's just standard. Just standard.
I'm sorry. Is that the Clark Kent in the gray suit?
I believe so. Yeah, he's got the glasses and he's all dressed up. He's got his long coat around his forearm. He's got the briefcase. It looks the outfit looks beautiful. That head sculpt looks like crap. Both of them look like crap. So thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
And I think that She-Hulk figure is gonna even be rarer and harder to get because you see that dummy opened her mouth.
Who?
She-Hulk.
No, what'd she say? I didn't hear.
She said something stupid, and she's like, telling people to cancel Disney Plus. So
I didn't hear that.
Talking her way out of a job. So I have a feeling that
they already got rid of her for She-Hulk, but she's appearing in the new movie.
Yeah, but she's opened her mouth and said some stupid things. So go grab your She-Hulk, people. I think because I don't think there'll ever be another She-Hulk.
I mean, if she's appearing, there's a possibility, but just because she's appearing does not mean she's getting made again, guys. So remember that. So you may be right, Michael.
I think that's I think she's talking herself out of a job.
So crazy. So crazy. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. As always. What am I getting soon? Like I said, I'm expecting a few things. Definitely my Last Stand Spider-Man is shipping very, very soon. I can't wait for that thing. And then I believe Wonder Woman, Black Widow Artisan. It's got to start shipping soon from Sideshow, which is nowhere yet. At least mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's that thing?
Yeah, and then there's something else that's supposed to be coming out very soon for me. The Sub-Zero. The Fractal shipping soon, and the Sub-Zero is also paid off and shipping soon.
How many fractals did you get?
Well, I don't have any in hand, but my original colored one, the red and gold that you don't like, it's shipping soon. And then the Sub-Zero one, you have to pay it in full right now on Sideshow to have it. You can't just like pay the deposit and be like, oh, that's it until it ships. Nope, you got to pay the whole thing.
Oh, because it's probably done then.
Correct. It's ready to ship.
Go.
Correct. Yeah. So I haven't gotten either one, but the Fractal original one is coming before. I mean, hopefully before the white one. But if it doesn't, it is what it is.
Right.
All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.